Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Pokémon Violet. In the last episode, we met the mysterious legendary Pokémon known as Miraidon, all because of our curiosity pulling us towards, and in turn, falling off of a cliff to find out what was making that sort of bone-chilling cry. But after getting our bearings, we found out it was coming from a seemingly helpless washed-ashore Pokémon, who at the time was being pestered by a group of Houndour, and technically a huge group once we actually got inside the cave that was next to it. But after helping it regain a little bit of its strength with Mom's homemade super sandwich, we ventured forth with our newfound buddy to find a way back to safety, and in turn, using this whole experience to truly understand this mysterious legendary beast of Paldea. And honestly, after that, we met apparently the professor's son, and apparently we got his Pokeball for Miraidon, which was pretty nice as well. So Miraidon's technically our Pokemon, which is very, very interesting. And this early in the game is insane, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, definitely interesting. We have a proof down there. He's literally just sitting down there at the bottom of our party, making what would be 7 Pokemon if we had 7, but it's still huge, though, in general. But let's make our way up to the school, since we're finally near the Uva Academy. And it took us a little bit, but it looks like something's going on over here. Huh. Front A. Okay, so let's be honest here, this is probably our Team Rocket, just based on the names. Okay, interesting looking. Don't you get it? If you join Team Star, you can shine as bright as anybody. Also, what's going on with their hair? They got gray, red, and blue. It's an interesting hairstyle for, like, color-wise. Well, nothing from them. Huh, seriously, what's wrong with you? Don't you want to burn bright with awesome friends like us? With the fact that you're grunts, you're probably not going to be that awesome to hang out with later in the story. I'm not sure what kind of good voice to go for you. I'm gonna go with this. Not really. Yeah, that sounds good. Shyish. Huh. Look, we've got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members, so just sign up already. How about no? I'd rather not. Well, let's help her out. This doesn't look like a good thing. Huh? You went one in on this too. Not really, but I want to stop you from doing it. If you're here to sign up, we'll get to you next. We've nearly got this one in the bag. No, she don't want to join you. She already said no. We're Team Star Kid. We burn so bright it hurts to look in us. No you don't, but sure. But you knew that, right? No. Who are you? Yeah, 100% no on that one. Ugh, another ignorant little nobody. She's mad about that one. Here, I'm finally part of Team Star, and still get no respect. I gotta work my way up the ranks. Probably never gonna happen there, buddy, with the fact that you're grunt A and B. Hey, we can't just let something like this slide. The honor of our team's on the line, so we've got no real choice but to battle, yeah. Fair. That's true. You keep watch on the little 4 eyes over there. Well, that's rude. I thought you wanted her to join you. I'll make sure this fresh-faced nobody ends up seeing stars. Now that is actually a good one. Nice try though. But let's see here. Ooh, okay. That was actually interesting. I like that. But so far, they look like dorks though. I'm sorry. Just because of them forcing people to try and join their team. But let's be honest here, Team Rocket does better. But honestly, that little star insignia definitely helped their cause for me, honestly, to like them. And music is actually pretty decent. So let's see here, Shroodle. That was the normal poison type Pokemon we ran into before. Okay. So, honestly, probably Water Gun here, to be completely honest. So they use poison types, or they use normal types. Okay, noted. I've noticed this, a lot of the like, teams like using poison-type Pokemon, but they generalize off the poison type, usually, because, with, what do you call him, Guzma, for, just in general for Team Skull, he used Bug and Poison-type Pokemon. So, and then also when we go back into Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they kind of generalize using Flying Poison as well as, like, Steel Poison-ish. So, it definitely goes around a little bit, but depending on what you're really worrying about is definitely kind of where they're kind of generalizing. So it really depends on what kind of poison-type Pokemon they have in this game. That we'll definitely need to start worrying about their team leader later. How come I'm the one seeing stars? Because you only have one Pokemon, buddy. we just did a double Pokemon fight, so we're perfectly fine facing off with one. And also I have that Pokemon, so I know what's going on with them. Good old Shroodle. Urk, why is a nobody like you so good at battling anyways? That's just not right. Also, nice little, temporary or real tattoo on you. It looks like a little star on her arm. No way he beat you. It wasn't that hard, buddy. Does this mean I gotta battle this kid now, since I'm higher up the Team Star ranks? Well, you should probably be the one to fight us in the first place, buddy. Oh, and here's Nemona, finally. Pero bueno, what do you think you're doing? Good thing Nemona's here, because they should be scared of her. Oh wait, no, that's Grunt. Okay. Ugh, that's the student council dweeb. She's gonna report us if we don't book it. Yep. I can't believe you, Spooks. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You'll have all the battles you'll ever need with me. Okay then. That's not really what happened. It was those Team Star punks. That's not really what happened there. Wait, they picked a fight with you. Well, I read that way wrong. Sorry. And honestly, Team Star isn't too much on our, like, bucket list to just throw them under the bus already. We don't know really if it's really a bad team or not. It could just be, you know, a bunch of students from the school, because they obviously have the school uniforms. So it could just be a group within the school. I'm not really sure. So, but they were kind of forcing her to join their team, though. So who knows? I don't know. I get it now. You two have got Team Star written all over your face for sure. I bet you were trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you? Yep, they were literally just doing that. Hi. We weren't, not doing that. Yeah, sure. Well, that explains it. As head of student council, stopping this type of nonsense would normally be my job. Well, it's good to hear. But this is also the perfect chance for you to try my amazing and ultra-rare gift to you. Oh, are we getting our, Terra? Yep, we are. She said she would gather it for us, and she already has it already ready for us. Thanks. So, how does this work? You obtain the Terra Orb. You put the Terra Orb in your bag's key item pockets. Okay. So, based on the fact that it's one Pokeball, I'm guessing one Pokemon can use it in battle. Okay. An orb that holds within it the power to crystallize. When it is charged with energy, it can be used to cause Pokemon to terastallize. Okay. Definitely could come in handy. I see it coming in handy with Pokemon with multiple weaknesses. For sure. Because you can drop the 4 times effectiveness bonuses for some Pokemon, so that'll definitely come in handy, depending on what Pokemon you're using. But the thing is, you're definitely gonna lose one of your main, like, same type attack boosts, as I can definitely see that happening, but maybe that might not be that bad of a thing. With this Terra Orb, you can terastallize your Pokemon during Pokemon battles. Let's see, after it terastallizes, I'm pretty sure your Quaxly will be a water type. Okay, it already is one. Normally you gotta take special classes to be able to get one of these Terra Orbs, but I put it in a good word for you. Well, that's good to hear. Well, you are the student council, so you get freebies. So see, like I said earlier with Clavell, she got some brownie points with Clavell for for taking up the, ability to teach us and guide us. So we got a free terrestrialized ball, which is really cool. Thanks.
Oh, now time to give it a whirl. You'll learn to use it faster in battle than if I just explained it to you.
Hey, if you battle me, maybe she won't turn you guys in.
Wait, what? You want this kid to practice wailing on us with his Terra Pokemon? Is that it?
Yep. I like Nemona already. She's funny. Definitely, she definitely is one of my favorite rivals already.
Got a problem. You want to battle me instead?
Fair. Never mind. I'll take my chances with the new kid.
Then take your places and battle.
Okay, let's do it. So, if you don't want to get turned in, you better battle me right here now, buddy. Okay, so they're all going to do the star insignia. That's pretty cool. You're now challenged by Team Star Grunts. Okay, so let's see here. Also, I like how you can actually see things in the backgrounds in certain fights. But let's see, you're terrestrializing. Here in the Paldea region, Pokemon can crystallize through a strange phenomenon. The people call this terrestrializing. You can terrestrialize your Pokemon by selecting the terrestrialize button in battle. Okay. When a Pokemon terrestrializes, the type changes to its Terra type. Moves of the same type as the Terra type will become much more powerful than usual. After terrestrializing a Pokemon once, you won't be able to terrestrialize a Pokemon again until you heal up at a Pokemon Center. Okay, so it's not like Mega Evolution where you can keep using it. You can only use it once per Pokemon Center, so you want to hold on to it unless you really feel like you need to use it. Okay, so use the strategy wisely to seize victories in battle. Okay, got it. Definitely for sure on gym leaders though, for sure. Because if we have it, the gym leader's gonna have it. Because we already learned that with Dynamax. So, let's be honest here. So, honestly, for this one, I'm guessing we're gonna just terrestrialize anyways. And obviously, we're gonna turn into a water type. We already are a water type, so I'm guessing it's just gonna do more damage. Oh, that one girl that was, we just helped out is actually still behind us. I didn't even realize. I saw the bottom of her legs while we were selecting terrestrialize there. Okay, cool. So now we got a little water fountain on top of our heads. Okay, looks pretty cool to me. Okay, water gun. I'm thinking we do more damage as well with the typing that we are. So it's like having double same type attack boost maybe. So I'm gonna say we do like at least 50% more damage. Because I think it's 25% normally with the same type attack boost. But it's definitely doing some damage already. Because this young goose is already pretty much down for the count. And down you go, buddy. You and your young goose. So it seems like they're normal type users. Because of the fact that the other lady used the Strudel. And the Strudel is normal poison. So they're normal type trainers' specialty. Okay, that's interesting. I've never seen that before on an evil team in any of these games. I don't know if they are evil. Like I said, I still don't really know much about Team Star. I think I've seen them like maybe once in one of the trailers, but that's about it. But yeah, down they go. Pam wants to learn Charge. Charge is pretty good, but I don't know what Pam has though. That's the real question. Yeah, Growl can go. We don't really need Growl. We can keep Charge. Not bad. Okay. And then down goes the Team Star Grunt. Sorry, buddy. You gotta try harder than that. Your Pokemon burned. So bright. Yep, I guess they did. Oh, we got double prize money there. That's interesting. Did we get money for both grunts there? Is that what just happened? Huh. Okay.
Like Spooks, you pulled off terrestrializing no problem. Moves of your Pokemon's Terra type will hit even harder when it's terrestrialized, you know.
Okay, that proves it. Okay, so I was thinking that was the case.
Sometimes you'll find a Pokemon whose Terra type is totally different from its usual type. That difference can open up your strategic options.
And I can prove that because of the fact that the mystery gift was a flying Pikachu. I'm not joking. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm definitely gonna be honest. It's apparently a flying Pikachu is what the mystery gift for this game was for the beginning. So, yeah, I'll show them off in a second, because that's interesting.
Gotta charge your Terra Orb and a Pokemon Center every time, after every use, but healing of your team though.
Okay, makes sense. Well, I'll be on my merry way then, yeah? Hasta la V-Star. La V-Star. Me too. Hasta la V-Star. So, instead of saying Hasta la Vista, they say V-Star instead. Huh. Okay then. I wonder if they like, Victini. Because that would definitely be interesting, because, you know, it does have the V-Star ability, but I don't think Victini would be in this game, but it could. I don't know. I don't think they would have it, though, let's be honest here. But it could be one of the Pokemon that did make it into Sun and Moon, Scarlet and Violet, maybe at least via Pokemon Home. But, honestly, it's definitely worth a question for sure.
So yeah, Team Star is basically a group of students that like to kick up trouble.
Okay, so not an evil organization, just a group of students in school that are just the bad kids. Okay, good to know.
They hardly ever show up to class, and when they get together in groups, they're a real headache. Even the teachers don't know what to do with them, from what I hear.
Huh. Oh, hey, we're happy to help you out there, because that definitely looked kind of, like a bad situation for you.
Excuse me.
Hello. You kind of have toothpaste hair, kind of like the protagonist from, the Fire Emblem... What is that new one called? Engage, I think it was called? Yeah, the protagonist in that game also has the same kind of red and blue thing going on, too. And that's the first thing I get from that design. Huh.
I just, well, thanks.
No problem. What's your name, though? Because we're still kind of, unsure about you.
So yeah, see you around.
Well, see you later. Like your little Eevee backpack, though. Or if that even is a backpack. It could be just part of her little hoodie there.
Oh, look at you, Spooks. Already becoming a big hero around campus. I don't think I've seen that girl around, though. Maybe she's a new transfer like you. The Eevee bag, though. Love that fluff. Anyways, seems like the troubles died down, so we better book it up to the school then. Get ready to climb the worst staircase in the world.
The worst staircase in the world? I can bet that one, to be honest. Because that's, we saw it for a second. Because if you look down here, you have to climb that one as well. But let's go up to the school then. Okay, well, up we go. Uva Academy, Messagoza. So we're finally at the Academy. It took us 3 episodes, but we finally made it. And it makes sense, it is an open world game, so obviously it's going to take us a while to get to places. But honestly, we're finally here though. This is the famous, notoriously long staircase of the Academy. Not an easy climb, is it? Honestly, true. If I were to have to run up that every single day, I'd definitely say it was pretty bad. But how do you get up via... I just thought of that. What if you're in a wheelchair? I just thought of that. There's probably a way up. I just thought of that. But yeah, this is interesting. Because, yeah, how would they get to school? Because it's very possible that, you know, someone would need it to be able to get to the school, so you'd think they would have, like, a secondary option. But they probably have one, they just don't tell it to all the students, maybe, to make it easier. But let's see here. Finally in Uva Academy, and it's definitely interesting looking.
Here we are, Spooks. Welcome to Uva Academy. This here is the entrance hall. You can sign up for all kinds of classes at the desk behind me, in those halls off to the side.
Multiple different? Wait, what does that mean? Wait, we can learn different things? That's interesting. Okay, I didn't know I was gonna have a choice there.
Wait, let's hear. Lead to all, the halls off to the sides lead off to different parts of the school. It's totally big enough to let loose and battle in here, but for some reason, they banned Pokemon battling in the main entrance.
That makes sense. They don't want the new person coming through the door get smacked by, a random legendary Pokemon or random, third evolution Pokemon just that's going crazy in battle. Makes a lot of sense. Master Spooks, Miss Nemona. Oh, hello, Mr. Clavell. Looks like you're done with your visiting of Nemona's parents. How did you find your first school commute? We had a blast. It was tough. We had a blast. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I imagine Miss Nemona's high spirits helped with that. She's a true asset to our fine academy. Yeah, she's pretty good. I will say that one. Not what I was expecting any less from our champion-ranked student council president. Reliable as ever, Miss Nemona.
Well, I know how to look after my friends, right, Spooks?
True. She definitely knows what she's doing.
Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in Town Director.
You did? Where? Right downstairs, actually.
It was down the stairs, from the front gates. They were hassling this kid with an EV backpack.
That is quite the news. And they're still all to be found out there. Nope, they ran.
Actually, Spooks flexed on them and ran them off.
Flexed on them? Technically, yes. So, yep. You don't say. Yep. We definitely did that one, apparently. I didn't expect her to say flex, though. It caught me off guard. Of course, it's a fine thing to try to help a fellow student, Master Spooks, but you might wish to show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at All Academy. Yeah, I would see him getting mad about, new students getting in fights. So, yeah, sorry about that one. And Miss Nemona, do remember that the school staff here is to resolve any such troubles.
Right. Yes, sir, Director.
A child with an EV backpack, you say? I suppose that might be Miss Penny. I'm relieved to hear she's come to class at least. So Penny, okay. So that's the girl with the EV backpack, noted. So if we see her again, we can maybe, at least we'll have her name. I'm Miss Nemona, if you would be so, good. Do you report to Mr. Jacques about this team stall business, okay? As your homeroom teacher, he should be kept apprised of all such going-ons.
You got it, sir.
But look at the time. You two had better hurry along to classes. We'll be starting soon. Okay, well, let's get ready for class then.
We're in Class 1A, Spooks. Come on, I'll show you the way.
Okay, and here we are. Don't know what that says, but that's our insignia for the school, though. So I'm guessing, obviously, grapes for violets. What would be for Scarlet, then? Good morning, Mr. Jacques. I'm pretty sure that's just all the students, so we'll go with an easy one. Hello, everyone. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it? Me. I want to hear the news. So this is Mr. Jacques, then. Interesting hair color, by the way. Wait, maybe this is, Arval's dad. Because of the fact that we said he had the little black streak of hair. This might actually be his dad, not the actual professor. Okay, I was thinking it was the actual professor. Because he has more of Arval's hairstyle than what I thought would... Because just in general, the black part, that's definitely a noticeable feature. Huh. Okay. Unless I am wrong and it is indeed the actual professor. But I'm not too sure now. I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have a new little friend join our happy homeroom as of today. Let's see here. Where are we sitting? Don't see us. But they're all whispering about it. I wonder what they'll be like. Well, you'll find me in a couple seconds. Alright, you can come on in. Oh, and there we are. Well, at least we're in class now, it looks like. And I don't see Arven anywhere, so I guess he's not part of our class. Could I trouble you for a few words introducing yourself? Sure, I'm Spooks. Right, I'm Spooks. Sure, I'm Spooks. Did you hear that? He seems super friendly and fun. Well, that's good to hear. He at least made a good impression. Looks like everyone's eager to get to know you, Spooks. Alright then, who wants to be the first to ask our new friend a question? Me. Can I ask a question? Yeah, sure, what do you want to ask? What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I like battling, collecting, playing. I like everything about Pokemon. Honestly, I like collecting Pokemon. I actually did complete a lot of the national dexes in previous games. So, I like collecting Pokemon. That's pretty true. Huh, really? Awesome. I'm totally the same. Well, that's good to hear. Does anyone else have a question for their new classmate?
Me. I have a question.
Oh, Nemona's got one?
You went to all the trouble of enrolling here, so spell Spooks.
What do you want me to spell?
What are you hoping to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream, right?
I want to complete the Pokédex, I want to be a strong trainer, and I don't actually know. You know what? Because I said collecting Pokemon, it would make a lot of sense for my character to say completing the Pokédex. I want to complete the Pokédex. And plus, not a lot of trainers say that, honestly. A lot of them just want to become the champion, from what we can understand from all the games. So, it'll change up the, a little bit of our character ideals a bit, which would be kind of nice.
I'm glad I got you to set up with that Pokédex app, if you're, collecting that much.
Thanks, Nemona.
Well, thank you for telling us a bit about yourself, Spooks. I'm Mr. Jacques. I teach biology here, in the Academy, and I'm also your homeroom teacher.
So he's biology. So Pokemon biology, I'm guessing. That would make a lot of sense. But that's interesting, though.
That's your seat. Second row from the front.
Okay. So, basically in the middle. But not all the way at the front, which would be the best spot, honestly, because I feel like being in the front of the class sometimes has its perks, but sometimes being in the middle is also good.
Alright, you ragamuffins. Be nice and friendly. To our new classmate, of course.
Well, it seems like everyone's pretty nice. We will, Mr. Jacques. Well, it's good to hear. Looks like the kids here at this school's not, an unfriendly bunch, which is nice. Get to know the Academy campus by exploring a bit on your own. Oh, okay. So, biology class, math class, and battle class. Okay, well, let's talk to the new students in here. Yo, new kid, glad to have you. Well, that's nice of you. What about you? What? You want to talk to me? We'll talk to everybody real quick. When class is in section, we tend to be on our best behaviors, but our best still isn't that good. Oof, unfortunate. Well, this is the person we sat next to. Welcome to the Academy. Well, that's pretty nice of you. What about you? Thanks for answering my question earlier. No problem, buddy. Looking for Nemona. Actually, yeah, where is she? Looking for Nemona. She got called to the staff room just now. Probably about Team Star. That would make a lot of sense. But what's going on in here? Just curious, just to see if we can do anything else in here. Well, oh, I was thinking that was to sit down for a second. I'm guessing we leave class then? You can now move around the school. Try checking out places on the map where you see that someone might be hanging around. Perhaps you'll discover something. Now choose a location and start exploring. Oh, there's Arven. Okay, we should probably go see him, because I am quite curious. And let's see here. The kind ladies working in the cafeteria make delicious, nutritious fare every day. Also, the school is huge. Wait a minute. I'm noticing something, though. The big, circular thing on the right side isn't part of the school based on the picture here. And whatever that treehouse thing on the left also isn't one. Okay, now that's interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, let's go to the cafeteria, but we'll read out the other things. Staff room. A room for faculty. You're likely to run into various teachers here. Okay. And then classroom 1A, you and Nemona's classroom. For students in general, studies track, Mr. Jacques is the homeroom teacher. Okay, well, let's go to the cafeteria and let's go see how Arven is doing, since, well, I am quite curious about him, and we know quite a decent amount about Nemona, and plus I don't want to... Oh, hey, Sora was in this game. It's interesting. Huh. Well, it would make sense with the Legend Arceus game, but how do you get the Hisuian Pokemon? Because apparently you're able to use them in this game, which would be interesting. Let's talk to you first. Hope your studies are going okay. What do you have today? Oh, I can actually get something here? Oh, we can get another sandwich for the one we gave to Miraidon. Let's see here. Egg Power, just curious. Teensy Power, Raid Power, Encounter Power. I'm just seeing if there's anything we haven't seen yet. I think we haven't seen Encounter Power or Teensy Power yet. Let's see here. Catching Power is new. Humongo Power. So I'm guessing, like, huge Pokemon moves extra damage for Dragon, I'm guessing? An item drop power for Poison. That's interesting. Okay, then. Anything else hiding in here? I see a Rotom over here. So, looks like Rotom can leave and be used in battle, maybe. But that's cool. When Rotom enters a microwave, it turns into Heat Rotom. I heard it even changes type. Yep, it's a Fire Electric, if I remember correctly. I don't really use the Rotoms, or Rotoms, as I should say. But I do know that there is multiple types, and honestly, the water, what was it, the washing machine Rotom is the most popular to use in battles, from what I understand. But the Heat Rotom's a secondary, I think, on that one. Let's see how, Arven, I called him Arvel, but, hello Arven.
Oh hey, so we meet again.
But yeah, he's got the kind of, like, black hair like Jacques. That's why I got confused there. I'm still not sure on that one. I guess we'll find out later, because it did say he is the son of the professor. We don't know which professor, though, because obviously there's multiple professors here at the school. So, maybe professor's just a generalization now, than an actual, like... Well, maybe Jacques counts as a teacher, not a professor, maybe. I'm not sure.
You remember me, right?
Yeah, of course. You gave us Miraidon. Oh, from the lighthouse? I don't think we've met. No, we definitely met you. At the lighthouse, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. That's my little, know-it-all buddy. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh?
Yep, I guess so.
No need to tell me your name, Spooks, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. The new kid who showed up with the president of the student council.
True. That is true.
I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school today, just to talk with you, our new celebrity.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Thanks, I guess. Also, he's got sideburns. I just realized that one. Huh. That's kind of cool. It's not something you normally see on, like, just characters in general, so that's actually kind of cool to see on him.
You're gonna help me out, so I can finally make my dream a reality.
Sure, we're happy to help. What kind of dream do you got?
What kind of little maniac says yes to that something without even knowing what they're even agreeing to?
I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
Well, this might come as a surprise. The fact is, I'm all about the panic life, the great outdoors.
Sounds pretty cool.
Perfect prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not half bad at cooking either, I tell ya.
Oh, so I'm guessing he likes to learn how, like, he's a picnic person, so he likes camping. Because we did see that there was picnic supplies, down in one of the shops downstairs. So he's more about a camping lifestyle. That's pretty cool.
Right now I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? Found this book the other day, and it had a section about these Herba Mystica things.
Herba Mystica? That's interesting. So, mystical herbs. Huh. Okay.
Basically, there's some kind of special herbs. Heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them.
Okay, so kind of like revival herbs then?
Now there's a total of 5 different Herba Mystica, based on what I've read. Just taking a little lick of them once, you'll be powdered with, once they've been powdered, you'll get your blood flowing, but nutrients, venation, even boost immune system.
That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, we can help you with that. That sounds like a really cool thing. I did not see you wanting to be like a doctor, but that's cool.
These herbs seem like they're the real deal. Only found here in Paldea. Rare to boot, of course.
Okay then. Well, we can try helping you, bud.
What this book says, they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's gonna be pretty tough to try and grab even a few sprigs.
Okay, so Titan Pokemon. I'm getting Sun and Moon boss fight vibes now. So noted. Or even like the raid dens from just in general for Sword and Shield too. Okay, so noted. So that's still a thing. We did see there was a raid power. So noted.
See, Titans are, well, I think they gotta be things like this.
Ooh, hello. Now that's interesting looking. That looks like a Donphan, to be completely honest. A different version of Donphan though, obviously, because yeah, that looks a lot different. So Donphan has a new evolution. Okay then. Monsters of Area 0. As we descend further into Area 0, we began to catch glimpses of a mysterious Pokemon. Though we wondered if these compact troll beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Okay then. Oh, here's another picture. Is that the same one? That looks different to me. Monsters of Area 0, a member of the survey team, captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, so I was right. Well, it did look like Donphan. Yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it's biologically separate, to say nothing of its treads of iron. Oh, it is the same Pokemon. I see the eyes now. Okay. So treads of iron then. So it's a steel type. Huh. Okay then. That's interesting. So a steel Donphan, if anything. That's interesting.
I really want to get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles.
Oh, poor dude. Yeah, you did use a Pokemon that you just caught. That little Scorvette. So, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Little true, but maybe you'll get better.
Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend a hand either.
Well, we could become your friend if you want to be, more friendly around us.
And never heard the end of it. If I went crawling to that student council girl.
Poor guy.
But here you want some. You got to help me out with this. You'd be perfect.
Sure. It sounds like a pretty cool thing to help you with. It's a magical herb that can help people. Yeah, sure, we can help you. That sounds like a wonderful thing to do. Yeah, we can help you out with that, bud.
No, wait. I don't need an answer yet.
Well, we gave you one, but okay then.
I'll just register the places where it seems there might be Titans in your map app for you.
Oh, okay. So you'll know for sure. Oh, you got an interesting little phone case too. Okay. Well, let's see here. The False Dragon Titan, the Quaking Earth Titan, the Lurking Steel Titan, Open Sky Titan, and Stony Cliff Titan. Stony Cliff Titan. Interesting. I walked over there on accident, and I think that's the same area I accidentally walked over to. I was in between episodes, I went over and started collecting Pokemon. I didn't use my team, so we didn't gain experience on any of our team members while I was doing it. I was just collecting Pokemon just to have them, so we can kind of know a little bit more once we, if we want to change up our teams, or if we see something if I see something I might not see in video. But yeah, definitely there is one. I found the Flamingo Pokemon, by the way. What was his name? I think it was Flamigo, I think. It's an interesting little Pokemon. I believe it was Flying Fighting. Well, I'll show him off in a second. But I think I was around the area. I didn't see anything that looked like a Titan, though. But, the Titan's Lair has now been added to your map app. Okay, cool, thanks. Path of Legends. Okay, I guess we just started up some kind of storyline by helping him out. So good thing we did that.
Let it stew a bit. We can get more into this details later. In the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening and all.
I'm kind of like, oh, thanks. Bag of Stardust? That actually is very nice of you, because I spent all of our money on clothes, as you can see. I didn't mention it until now because we didn't have a reason to, but I bought a new hat, and I also bought some gloves and some backpacks, and I bought some new shoes. Found out that the uniforms we have are the only uniforms we're going to get, though, so we have 1 of 4 to use. So this little starry pattern jacket is the one we're going to be using for the whole series for sure, unless maybe an update brings more, but yeah, this is definitely going to be our uniform we use, just because it matches a lot better to what I would normally wear. But you put your bag of Stardust into your bag's treasure pocket, or first treasure. I'll take it. Thanks, bud.
Give the idea some serious thought, please.
No problem. We'll definitely think of doing it, Arven. It's because it does sound like something we would definitely want to do. But it looks like everyone's just... Oh, our Rotom phone, I think, is ringing. Rotototo. Also, if you notice the phone, that's for having a Pokemon Legends Arceus save file. And I actually got multiple different ones. I got one for Let's Go, I got one for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, one for Shield and Sword, and then obviously the Hisuian Legendary Arceus game, which is pretty cool. And we have different phone cases now. This is Spooks, yes. I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind. What do you mean, hacked? I'm sorry, who are you? Yeah, what do you mean by hacked? Well, as far as you're concerned, it means I'm basically in control of your phone right now. Okay. My name is Cassiopeia. Okay. Well, because we don't have a face to you, I'm just gonna do it in normal voice, but Cassiopeia, you say? But never mind that. It's just, it's you I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Tell me, Spooks, you know about Team Star, right? Yes. What about them? Great, I appreciate you being upfront here. Okay, we could have said no just to be funny. But Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some Academy students a while back. And the thing is I don't know if this person's bad, so there's no reason to say yes or say no to that one, honestly. Unless you want to be funny, of course. They cause headaches for the school and try to bring other students down to their level. And based on I'm guessing it's a her based on the Cassiopeia name, because the only time I've ever heard Cassiopeia is the, obviously, Egyptian queen, as well as, Cassiopeia from League of Legends when I used to play that game. So, yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. But, yeah, for that, based on the fact she's saying headaches, I'm guessing she's good, I think. So, okay. But let's see here. Trying to bring other students down to their level, and I refuse to sit idly by and let them get away with it. Okay, well, it's good to hear. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. Operation Starfall? But I'll need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them. Sure. Since it seems like they're bad kids, I guess we can help. No need to reply the second. We can discuss the details some other time. Till then, I'll leave it to you to it. Bye. Okay. Maybe we might come up with a voice for that Cassiopeia person at a later time, just because it seems like they might only be a phone character for now. I don't know if we'll ever meet them, but noted just in case. I'll remember that. I'll come up with a voice in between episodes for her specifically, because the thing is I could do what we did with Futaba when or I shouldn't have said Futaba, because some people might not have seen the Persona 5 series, but yeah, the voice I did for Futaba back in Persona 5 when we didn't know it was Futaba, we did a hacker voice kind of thing. But the thing is I don't know, it could work. I'm trying to think of a voice for what Cassiopeia's could be. Because, well, obviously, we're going to have to give her a voice. But let's see what Clavell's going on about, because apparently he wants to talk to us. Master Spooks. Hey, Clavell, what's going on? We were told not to deal with Team Star, though, so you might not like anything about that one. Please do try to keep your voice down. You're making goals within the school, won't you? Of course, sir. I'll be more careful. Of course, sir. Yeah, let's just call him sir. It's a better thing to say. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information after all. Honestly, there's so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. True, that is very true, bud. So, thanks for watching out for me. On you go, then, young man. Okay, well, we'll see you later, Clavell. I really like, Clavell, though, to be honest. I like his overall, like, attire and everything. He's pretty cool. Team Star, you say? Oh, he overheard us saying Team Star. Not good for us, because he did say us to, for the staff of the school to deal with Team Star, and not us. But, oops. I'm curious, though. Well, we can go here. I'm thinking that's where it wants us to go. I think. Let me see. There is a way to check. Let's see here, because this will tell us if I can zoom in on it. Actually, I think it's just generalization in Uva Academy, actually. Or it could be her, because of the orange. But let's go find where, oh, I think this might take us. Where do we want to go? Let's go over to where Nemona is, and let's go see how she's doing. So we unlocked the Path of Legends, some kind of thing with the Team Star grunts. So, interesting. And then, who is that? With Nemona. Huh. Oh, okay.
Very well, Champion Nemona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. Sure thing. You can count on me. In fact, I bet this is going to be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day, then.
Okay. Hello. Who are you? I like your hair.
Oh, pardon me.
I like her hair, too. That's actually something I do sometimes. I put my hands behind my back. It's mostly because, what do you call it? At the time, I was going to be I was going to actually learn how to be a butler for, cooking and stuff like that, for, a personal chef. So obviously that's something you would have to do for, obviously, you gotta be, prim and proper, so you gotta do stuff like that, but it's something I catch myself doing every now and then, so that's kind of cool to see. And that's something you guys probably didn't, I've never brought that up before, so that's something new about me for you guys, too. But let's see what's going on with Nemona now. So who was that?
Oh, Spooks, hi.
Who is that? She looked awesome. Yeah, she did look awesome. I'll say that one.
Good eye. She sure is. That lady is, well, they call her La Primera.
La Primera, you say? Okay.
She's strong. She can do pretty much anything. She's got coal practically coming out of her ears. She's basically everything I want to be, or that any Pokemon trainer would want to be, really.
Okay, then.
Which reminds me, remember in homeroom, when he asked you what your dream is?
Yeah, what about it?
Now that I know you said you're all about completing the Pokedex, but hear me out. You should try to reach champion rank like me.
Yeah, we can try. Yeah, I definitely will.
Oh, wow. Hang on, though. I got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here goes.
She's gonna try and get us to join it, I guess. Even though we already said yes.
The trainers who reach champion rank are the ones who raise their Pokemon really strong. They're pro-tier battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. You have to prove yourself to the Pokemon League to officially get to the title of the champion.
So does that mean you already did that then? Because they say you're champion rank as a student, so are you technically the champion then?
And to do that, you have to do more than just take classes here. You gotta take on 8 Pokemon Gyms and win so you can collect their gym badges. Once you've done all that, and all that's left is a special test, the champion assessment.
Okay, champion assessment. So obviously Elite 4. Okay.
And once you pass that, then at long last, you'll be a champion.
Okay.
It's every Pokemon trainer's dream, the coolest title anyone could ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything.
Okay then.
I reached the champion rank during our last treasure hunt, you know. Oh, the treasure hunt is a special independent study thing we got here. Should happen soon, of course. Our last one started not long after the beginning of the school last year.
Okay, so she is technically a champion. That's interesting, but it sounds like multiple champions can be crowned. Okay.
It's great. You get to leave school to go have an adventure and learn however you want.
Okay.
I guess you could say my journey to becoming a champion was a treasure I found, maybe. I don't know yet if that's the answer I'm looking for, though.
So cool, though. But interesting, though, nonetheless.
Anyways, I got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working on it.
Oh, you're gonna do another treasure hunt, even though you're already the champion? Okay. Or champion rank, as I should say, because we don't know if she's actually the champion. It sounds like multiple champions can be crowned, though, based on what she's saying.
Let me go ahead and save the gym's locations in your map app, in case you decide to go for it.
Oh, thanks. That's actually very helpful. So now we're gonna know where every single gym is. So now we know which cities to actually worry about, and wait a minute. That's weird. The Medali gym leader is backwards. I don't know if there's a reason for that, but that gives me Giovanni vibes, though, I'm gonna be honest. But, Montenevera gym, okay. Lacido gym, Lavincia gym, I know that one, Lavincia, that's the Iono girl, right? Because there was a whole, teaser about a Pokemon, I think his name was Bellybots. So, okay, so that's obviously, the Vocaloid or, obviously kind of streamer Pokemon gym leader thing, okay? And then I think I know the grass type guy too. I think his name was Bracius. He was also in a video. So Artisan Gym, Alfornada Gym, I can't see, but it's psychic though. Rotondo Gym, Casa Carafa Gym, and then Medali Gym. Okay. So they're all basically within the circle of us. Interesting. And it looks like 2 per area, so obviously bottom left has 2, bottom right has 2, top right has 2, and then kinda top left has 2 of them as well. Okay, the Pokemon Gym locations have now been added to your map app. Okay, cool. Victory Road. Okay, so 2 storylines are now active. Okay, Path of Legends and Victory Road.
Give it some thought, okay?
Okay, we'll definitely do it. But interesting, though. Okay. Oh, and I also noticed there's definitely Riolu in this game, too. So we need to worry about Lucarios now. Calling Master Spooks to the director's office, please. Oh, director wants us. Once again, Master Spooks to the director's office, please. Okay. Ding dong, ding dong. Okay. Well, before we go running off, I'm curious about this. Wait a minute. Is that the person that was on her... Wait a minute, is there a way to check that? Because I don't know, she's got the same hairstyle as the other lady. Oh, we can't see it now. Unless there was another way to do it. Let's see here. See if maybe we're looking at it wrong. I thought it would be on the map, but I'm not seeing it on the map, so... Okay, well, what was it? It was the Montenevera gym, I think it was, for Ghost? So, okay. Well, I didn't get a good enough look, but it did look like this lady, though. But I didn't get a good enough, actual look at the character, though. Hello, Spooks. Well, she's got a name, so I'm guessing she's a teacher. So, not sure a voice for you, but let's go with this one.
Hello, Spooks. Feel free to come and ask questions anytime.
Okay, well, anytime, time. What about you, though? You were the one I noticed. So, you look really interesting looking with that hairstyle.
Well, taking time out of your day to attempt to converse with me, you must be absolutely mad.
Maybe. What was your name, though? Because I want to see that name again. Rayfort. Okay, that's an interesting name. Okay, well, that's the only 2. Wait, you kind of look interesting, too. I'm guessing you're also a teacher. Well, probably everybody in here is probably one. But Salvatore. Okay, you remind me... what was his name? I actually keep forgetting his name. But, the guy from Pokemon Sword and Shield, the first guy we meet, the president of the Pokemon League. That's who that reminds me of. Just because of the hairstyle. Because I remember him having kind of that little cut in the middle of the hair. And that kind of reminds me of that. But, okay, so Salvatore. Or, probably kind of like Salvador, but Salvatore, though. Okay.
Whoa, thanks for coming to say bonjour.
Oh, you're French. Okay, then. That's interesting. Didn't actually expect somebody to actually say bonjour, but let's see here. Director Clavell's office, his desk and research equipment can be found here. Okay, let's go to the director's office then. Okay, let's go see what Clavell's doing. Well, we didn't unlock the thing that Cassiopeia was trying to have us do. So I'm guessing this is the second half of that, I'm guessing. Because he did say Team Star after we left. Thank you for coming, Master Spooks. Have you been enjoying your time here at the Uva Academy? Yeah, of course. It's been fun. That is most wonderful to hear. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty cool place. Thanks for wondering about me.
Now you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria.
Okay, so yeah, it's a continuation of it.
But let me assure you, that there was a reason for me doing so. It seems that a friend of mine has been a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you.
Okay, friend of yours, you say? Which friend? Don't see anybody. Unless it's him.
Oh no, I'm afraid they aren't actually here in this room with us. One moment, please. Just allow me to connect us.
Oh, okay, maybe we'll get to see this Cassiopeia person now. Okay, kind of weird that we have to go to the TV to see them, though. Oh, well, that's not Cassiopeia. That's the guy that I said that looks like Giga Chad. That's the real professor that I thought, that I was talking about. Because, like I said, there was a cave woman looking lady, and then there was this guy. So, okay, so this is the guy that I thought the professor was, but based on the fact that there's multiple professors, I'm guessing he's obviously the more generalized professor, based on the fact that they did say specifically he was one in the trailers. But interesting. So we're finally meeting him, and it's kind of weird that we're finally meeting him now. Usually you meet, like, the professor in, like, the first, 20 minutes of your adventure in other games. So seeing him kind of this late out is actually interesting.
Hello, Spooks. It's nice to meet you. My name is Professor Toro, a career of Pokemon research. I'm the great creator of Paldea.
Oh, the big circle in the middle. Okay. So you conduct research on this circle. Okay.
Research with the great creator of Paldea. It's known as Area Zero.
Okay, then. Interesting. So the creator in the middle was important, then. Okay. So his name's Toro. Okay, Toro. Nice to meet you. I wonder what the other professor's name in Scarlet is called. Because there's different professors in both games. I don't know why, but it's interesting. The professor is in fact a graduate of our fine academy, as well as our splendid researcher. Okay. Well, it's cool to hear that, then.
Well, allow me to get straight to the point, then. Spook student ID number 805C393.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. How do you know that one?
You were the student who traveled from the unusual travels with the unusual Pokemon Miraidon. Is that correct?
How do you know that? Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate that you've confirming the facts.
I think because he does know that, then we know for sure Arven is indeed his son, then. Okay. I think that confirms it for me, because he wouldn't know that kind of information. Okay, so Toro is Arven's dad. Got it. And I'm guessing if we were playing Scarlet, the professor for that game would be Arven's mom. Okay. So does that mean the cave woman lady is technically in this game? That is interesting of a thought. Huh. Okay, then.
Not that I don't mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for assistance.
Oh, well, this is his... No, wait, no. That person was called Cassiopeia, so no, it wouldn't be him hacking her phone. Okay, I'm confused then. Yeah, assistance. What do you want assistance with? Oh, Miraidon just randomly decided to come out. Hey, Miraidon. Good old lizard boy.
Oh, good to see that you are all well. It has been quite a while since we last met.
Looks like Miraidon definitely knows him.
Miraidon was once in my care seat.
And that confirms that too, by him saying that.
It's a Pokemon that was originally mine. I assume you received from a young man called Arven, and I'm no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. This is what I would ask of you. Will you continue looking after Miraidon on my behalf?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's our friend. He likes sandwiches. It kind of just reminds me of like Lilo and Stitch at this point. Miraidon's the Stitch and we're the Lilo in this situation.
I do appreciate your agreement.
No problem, Toro. It's honestly pretty cool to just have the legendary in general, so thanks.
Miraidon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. You can, however, take on a form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, would require some time to fully regain the capabilities it once had.
True. That does seem very true, because he seems like he's lost a lot of power. Don't know exactly why, but he did fall out of the sky in the intro of our game, so he's definitely not in the best shape.
I'll provide you with my contact information. If you would please get out your phone.
Okay, we'll take your contact information, Toro. You probably could have already called our phone and we'd probably figure you out right away, but interesting.
I will be in the regular contact, going forward to keep the tabs on your status.
Okay, so we're gonna know you via video call then. Okay, I wonder if we'll ever meet him.
Until then, of course.
Okay, until then. We can also see a little bit of his research on that crater behind him too, which is pretty cool. Oh, Miraidon's definitely saying goodbye to good old Toro there. Could this Pokemon have its origins within Area Zero? Maybe. I honestly don't know. But I can see it, maybe. Toro, don't tell me you actually did it. Actually did what? Okay then. Weird kind of conversation from Clavell there. But interesting though. But I could see, with the fact that it looks like a mythical Pokemon, that whatever is going on with that crater could make sense. Because it does seem very, like, specific to this region. Like, it's something that looks off. Like, you could definitely tell something's important about it just because of it. Like Mount Coronet with Brilliant Diamond, or just Diamond and Pearl, and a couple other places in other games. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, it seems that the professor is asking quite the favour of you. But of course the Academy is always here to support you, in any way that we are able to, of course. I do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life, together with that Miraidon, they say. Yep, we'll definitely have a nice little fun time with Miraidon. I'm curious, I'm seeing fossils here. Are these the fossils of this region? Or, I don't even know if there is fossils in this game. It wouldn't make any sense if there would be none, because, you know, with every single region having fossils. But, I am seeing fossils here. But I think the one in the middle there, on the left, is the... Is that the claw fossil for, Shedinja? Because that kind of gives me Shedinja vibes, like the horseshoe crab kind of, like, it's, the shape of it looks like the horseshoe crab, like, good old Shedinja, or not Shedinja, why did I say Shedinja? Shoot. Why is it, some Pokemon like to, like, just get out of my head for a bit, Kabuto. Kabutops and Kabuto, there we go. I don't know, sometimes the fossil Pokemon, like, fly out of my head for a second, then come back in, if I think about them. But yeah, that kind of looks like a Kabuto fossil. But, okay then. Let's see what Clavell wants, though. Area Zero. What are you doing down there, Professor? That would mean that Toro is in the crater, then. Actually. Because in order to do research on the crater, you have to be down in the crater, right? Huh. Okay then. Oh, Nemona's back.
Hello. Excuse me.
Hey, Nemona.
Oh, you're still here, Spooks. Oof, getting called to the director's office. How'd you land in that much trouble already?
I know you're joking.
Not kidding. I know it wasn't like that.
So what's going on with you?
Mr. Jacques wanted me to show you the way to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room. Spooks, let's go check it out.
Okay, cool. Your dorm room. So your dorm room, a nice spare, or space of your own away from home, or home away from home, or technically your own away from home. Okay, we'll check out the dorm room. So we have a couple other rooms we haven't been to either, based on the fact that I think there's 2 areas we haven't seen yet on the color map there.
Tata-chan. From today on, this is your room, Spooks.
Okay, thanks.
Actually, it's as new to me as it is to you. Never been in here before.
It's cool looking. I will say that.
Maybe check out your new bed. Looks comfy. You must be really worn out from all of this. Stuff happening on your very first day, huh? A quick rest on the bed is all you need to get yourself and your Pokemon healthy again.
So we have a Pokemon Center inside the school. That's pretty cool.
I'll see you tomorrow, when you're rested up. Then we can battle even more. Take care.
Thanks, Nemona. Definitely take care. But, with the fact that we are, officially done with our first day in the Paldea region, officially, because obviously now they're telling us to head off to bed, let's check out our room real quick and then we'll end off today's episode. This leads to the bathroom. Make sure to keep it nice and clean. Yeah, it is our bathroom, so yeah, it makes sense. Seems like it's the time for a good rest. I just want to take a look around before we go anywhere. It's your study desk. It's got plenty of handy space to put things to the side, too. Okay, I wonder if we can decorate this room at all. Kind of like the secret bases in the other games. Probably not, but it's worth saying, for sure. It's your own personal kitchen. So we got ourselves a plug-in stove, a microwave, and a sink. Not much, but maybe we'll get upgraded over the course of the adventure. You never know. But, with that being said, I think this is where we're going to end off today's episode. We had quite an adventure, for sure. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. In the next episode, we will be preparing for the Path of Legends, the Victory Road storyline, and whatever's going on with the Team Star Grunts. Because that seems like its own storyline as well as what's going on with Toro as well. All seems to be their own storylines. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. In the next episode, I will see you, and we'll have a great time for sure. Because now we're going to have free roam, I'm pretty sure. But keep being spooky, and peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.